TIFU not being ready to have a kid. TIFU being fed up by my BF parents and my parents' questions. I'm turning 30 on June. And I've been together with my BF for almost 4 years now. Today we had lunch with my BF parents, and like every single time meet them, they asked us when will we have a kid. The thing is that my BF can't wait. But I'm the one always saying, oh, that will happen someday, but I'm not ready at all. It's very disappointing cause even my parents are always asking this. And my BF uncles too. I feel stuck to 26 years old. Because of COVID. I love to go out with my boyfriend, friends, travel and do whatever I want. I'm working so hard to get my body shape back to 2019 when I was at my best. So no, I'm not ready yet. We got a puppy on December and me and my BF are super stressed to being after him, so I don't really imagine to have a kid now. I hope someone else is feeling like me right now. TL. Dear, I'm fed up of being asked when I'll have a kid. Forget about the relatives and parents. Are you and your BF on the same page about having or not having kids? If not, then this relationship is a ticking time bomb. Fun story, same problem happened with my GF's dad. He asked every time we saw him. One lone day he asked and I must have just had it because my reply to her dad in front of her was, can't get pregnant if it's in her butt. Haven't asked since. It's been a while. In fairness, even if, when you ultimately decide you are ready, you won't be ready. Nobody is ever really ready for the changes the first infant brings to their life. Edit. This is probably why your family members don't take this excuse seriously without additional context. I'm sorry girl, but you're old enough by now that you need to be honest with yourself and your needs and wants. Do you really want kids or not? Because by the sounds of it, it sounds like the hell you don't. And if you really don't, then you need to be straight with everybody, and if they can't love you for who you are, then you need to find a new family. This post hit and triggered me so bad. I don't want kids, and if I ever had a BF or GF, at least my mom knows that I will never be having kids. It's a 80,100% chance that I could die from the pregnancy because of my bulging disc. Plus I wouldn't want my dad's genes to be passed on through my body. He was a royal disgusting screw-up most of his life. You didn't mess up by not wanting a kid yet. You shouldn't have a child until you are ready. If your BF really wants a child now and you don't, then you may just not be on the same path in life at this point. If they don't want to wait, I think the people messing up here are the family members putting pressure on you. It's not every person's sole dream and goal to be a parent. And yes, babies and young children are far more difficult than puppies. If you say you're not ready, then you're not ready and that's it. Let nobody steer your own ship. I think you and your partner need to have a serious talk. You are at the age where you need to make a decision sooner than later. Don't drag him along if you don't see a future with him. Time to be a grown-ass adult and have the tough conversations. Be honest with your BF and yourself. Especially yourself. Do you want kids? You feel stuck to 26 when you just started your relationship? Why? It's been 4 years. COVID was a big thing for like a year and a half. You individually and your relationship should have grown and absolutely be on the same page after 4 years. Sit down and have the damn talk. Marriage? Kids? Finances? Childcare? Etc. If you don't want kids, like really want kids, don't let anyone make you feel like you have to. Lastly, and there's no way to say this without sounding condescending, so I'm sorry in advance, but if you guys are that stressed over a puppy as 30-year-old adults, maybe having kids isn't for you. A kid is orders of magnitude more challenging than a puppy. I've literally raised a litter of a dozen puppies at once, and that was easy mode compared to one child. They're not even remotely comparable. Trigger warning. Infertility and pregnancy loss. Probably not going to help you at all. But even though I always wanted kids, I thought I wasn't ready until my mid-30s when I got married. After 6 years of trying with no kids, just a single miscarriage in that time, we're down to one last shot at IVF with a donor egg, which I'm not holding my breath for, before we give up and consider adoption. Although I have huge reservations about adopting. I get that you might not feel ready, but there definitely is a time limit on this stuff. So either get busy doing all the things you want to do before having kids, or reassess your ability to do them after having kids. Being a parent is not a sentence to not having a social life. Tell them you prefer anal. That should keep them out of your business. Honestly, it sounds like you and your BF need to have a frank conversation about this before it becomes an issue. You both need to know where the other is at and go forward together if the relationship is going to work. As for family members, if you have a kid, eventually they start to ask when you'll have a second one. So forget about their opinion. Sounds like you're not going to want to have a kid at all. If your boyfriend can't wait, you need to leave now instead of dragging it out. Also, are you ready to get married first? I wouldn't have kids with someone without some commitment along with it. I wish the rest of the world was as smart as op. Waiting till you're ready to have a kid is the correct decision. I don't know. Me and my GF are about your age, and we already realized that it must be sooner than later, as in the next couple years. Because, well, we are getting old. There won't be such a perfect moment. Life always brings new problems and challenges. Said that. It is your and your BF decision, so the others shouldn't matter. Up. Make a plan. You don't have to be ready at 30. But at 30 you do have to be mature enough to understand a few of life's immutable facts. 1. Your partner may not want to wait for you to be ready. And then you'll have to add 2 years, at least, onto your calculation for having a kid, so as to find a new partner. So talk to him and make a plan together. 2. Your fertility declines every year after 30. After 35 it drops off a cliff. So make a plan. 3. You have to make the vague idea of having a kid real to yourself somehow, or it won't happen. Easiest way? Make a plan. Also, start talking with your partner about names and parenting philosophies. 4. You have to make the vague idea of having a kid possible for yourself and your partner. You know, by making a plan, including where to live, school districts, finances including school and college, etc. I didn't do any of these things. I didn't make a plan. And I didn't make the idea real or possible for myself. I just kept pushing it back until I felt ready. And here I am, 53, postmenopausal, no kids. That's how I am 32. Felt until I was 30. I felt under a lot of pressure to have kids. After my partner, at the time, and I broke up, I started drifting away from wanting kids, and now I'm at the point that I don't want them anymore, as I'd be in my 60s having a child depending on me. If you're not ready, take your time to figure out if you are or not, and don't let any of the pressure consume you. Stand your ground. Ask them why they're so obsessed to have proof that y'all have sex. Then start giving them graphic details of your fav positions. I wasn't ready, but when it happened I was so ready. It wasn't planned, but damn, I am happy it happened. These tiny humans give you a whole new look on life. We still travel, we still have fun, but the best times shift from those things to new and better things. A first smile, a first hug, a first kiss, first steps. If you think you know love or pleasure, wait till you get a mini you. I would recommend. But it's your life and other people should respect it. Don't ever let other people tell you when to have kids. You're not obligated to be a parent now or ever just because someone else did. Even your own parents. Just be sure you and your partner are on the exact same page.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.